All right, guys, so we're going to start a little new series where every couple of days I'm going to be sharing you some pro tips of stuff that I've learned just from over time to be able to be more efficient and be more predictable in the way that we do things. So today's session is going to be about the second bake when you add porcelain to your zirconia. So we know that when we bake zirconia, we heat it up very, very hot, and then we have to wait for it to cool. When we add our second bake, we sort of want to micro layer, say, let's say in the pink region, we want to micro layer it to be maybe zero point 0.1, zero point 0.2 millimeters. The problem is when you use Mio, it's very runny, and sometimes it keeps going all over the place, and then you end up with the bubbles. So I figured out a way, maybe somebody did it before me, but this was a way that I did things to be able to do it really easily and being able to micro layer it very quickly and very predictably. So I want to show you how we do it. So after the restoration comes out of the oven, it obviously cools down. Depending on where your oven is set at when it opened, mine happens to open at about 375, 400 degrees. And typically you have to wait at least 20, 25 minutes for it to cool down and then reapply it, dry it, and all that fun stuff. So one of the things that I do is that I actually apply the pink layer when it's still hot. How hot? I would say about 250 degrees. I use this to be able to hold my restoration. I pick it up and come and take a look. Okay, so now I pick up the Mio, which is pretty watery, and you can see when I apply it, it essentially does not even move, almost dries on contact. And this allows me, you'll see in about a couple seconds, this allows me to add the Mio very quickly without it moving all over the place. And you can see it's starting to turn hot pink because the water is being evaporated. And by the time, and you can see it's actually not moving anywhere. It's basically perfectly dry. And this is how I add my micro layer. It's obviously the color is not a generic color, it's a color that I make. Even inside the papilla, you can see sort of it's like almost like it sticks. And now it's already all dried up. By the time we finish going all the way around to be able to add the pink, boom, we can add the glaze. You don't want to add the glaze when it's hot because then you'll burn your paintbrush, but that's essentially it. Add when it's hot, protect your hands, and you can do it really quick. This may not be for everyone, but if you're in a time crunch or you're impatient like me and you have trouble being able to manage your liquid ceramic and getting the right consistency of liquid and powder and actual paste, this is a good way to be able to see. What will happen is if you have too much water, you'll actually see it bubbling and the air bubbles will show up when you could see them as opposed to 45 minutes later when you take it out of the oven. Good luck, keep on painting, and create beautiful smiles.